Hello, and welcome back to Guitar Repair and Maintenance. It's been a while, I know, but I've been busy, so mind your own business. Just kidding. I actually have a second channel called MotoNoob USA. That is MotoNoob USA. Actually, it's the MotoNoob USA. Where I have purchased a motorcycle and I am learning how to ride. So I'll put a link in the description down below. If you're interested in motorcycles, you can check that out. But no, I did not die. I am still here. In fact, I'm in better condition than this guitar here, I think. It's a Flying V that looks like it's done its share of flying. And what we're charged with doing, our task, so to speak, is to replace the Pickguard. It's not going to make the guitar look that much better, but I think it's going to make a statement for the owner. So, hopefully I can hold this down to a two-part video. If everything goes well. If everything does not, then it'll be longer, more parts. It is a Flying V style guitar. It is not a Gibson, not even close. I'm thinking it's a Frankenstein. The owner thinks it's a kit guitar, but he says he loves it and it plays like a dream. It stays in tune. Not this time it didn't, but I guess from the case it knocks it out of tune. But it does have Gibson Deluxe tuners, witch's teeth tuners, which is kind of interesting. Of course, the classic Gibson Tune-O-Matic bridge setup, and has some Seymour Duncans in it, which if it was a production guitar, I'm sure it did not come with those. So those are an upgrade. So with that, we're going to start tuning this unit. I'll probably spare you the process here. I got my tuner here. I got to turn it on, and it is plugged in to the tuner. So I'm just going to tune it up real quick, and then we're going to test drive it. Okay, it tunes and works. It's all good. So anyway, step number 2 is to get these strings off and start working the parts and pieces off the to be replaced Pickguard. So I'm not going to trouble you with taking the strings off. You should know how to do that, and if you don't, then yeah, just wing it. One thing I will tell you about taking strings off, got a little string here for disposal. It's easy to just run them in instead of trying to loop them all up like they came in the package originally. You can take the end, the sharp end, and you can put it through the eyelet there and fold it over. And it keeps them from flattening out and sticking out of the trash can. Just like that. So I always cut off the ends and unwrap them from the pegs there, so I don't have an issue trying to get them out of the tailpiece. Speaking of tailpiece, this particular nut certain here seems like it's loosened up a bit. I may need to try to tap that down a little bit, although it'll probably just loosen up again. Oh, it pulls right out. That's a nice one. So we'll have to try to do something with that. That's it. I'm going to take the tailpiece and the bridge, and I'm going to put them in a safe place where they will not get lost. Next is to get the knobs off, obviously. I want to do that while the pickguard is on here. I could do it when I take it off, but do it while it's on here so I have some leverage to pop them off with this little tool right here. Is somewhat of a pry bar. It's used for pulling pegs out of a acoustic guitar. So give it a little oomph here. All the knobs are off. This is a screwdriver would probably work, but I think I'm going to need a magnet because some of these are a little bit iffy. Let's see what we got down here real quick. I think what we're going to do is desolder this ground and resolder it later. What do you think of all that? I'm going to get the soldering iron set up and then I will desolder that. Be back momentarily. Okie dokie. See if our soldering iron is hot enough yet. Give it a go. And there we go. That's good enough. Okay. Turn this off, let it cool down. Put it away. And we are ready to move the pickguard out of the way. So we will set this in a safe place as well. Let's give the new pickguard a bit of a try here. And as I suspected, those holes here are going to be too small. So we will take these things off so we can at least get a visual of how the perimeter holes line up. This one's whack. Yeah. Well, as far as whackness goes, this is whack in a good way to where I don't think I'm going to have to do too much filling of holes. There'll be brand new holes. I think this one here might be an issue. That's about it. And that one maybe. That one appears to be the only one that almost lines up. So there it is. For the next video, we will be cutting this carefully, and I will go over procedures on how to do that without hurting any kids. And we will be fixing the holes we need to fix and drilling new holes for the ones we need to drill. It'll look pretty good. So that's it for this video. Like I said, I'll put a description for my other channel down below. And yeah, check it out if you want. Subscribe if you care. And subscribe to this channel if you're not already. And give me a little like. Cheers.